Hi friends! For today's lesson we are going to use area models and number lines to represent mixed numbers with units of ones, tenths, and hundredths in fraction and decimal forms. Here we go! Let's look at number 1 on the problem set. It says, shade the area models to represent the number, drawing horizontal lines to make hundredths as needed. Locate the corresponding point on the number line. Label with a point and record the mixed number as a decimal. Look at letter A. We have 1 and 15 hundredths. Let's write that as a decimal. So we have 1 decimal point 1 5. Now we will need to shade in the models. We have one whole, so we will shade in one whole square. Since we have tenths in the second square, we need to draw horizontal lines to make hundredths. We will need to draw 9 lines to make 10 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're not going to be perfect, and that's okay. Now we can shade in 15 hundredths. So here would be 10, and now I'm going to shade in 5 more. Next we will have to show 1 and 15 hundredths on the number line. If you look at the number line, each tick mark represents tenths because there are 10 spaces. I need to imagine that within those tick marks there are 10 tinier tick marks in between. Don't worry, we aren't going to draw them. We're just going to imagine that they're there. So here is one whole, and then here is 1/10. So that means that that would be 10 hundredths, because 1/10 equals 10 hundredths, and we can see that when we multiply each by 10. So here's 10, so then 15 would be about halfway in between, right there. Look at letter B. We have 2 and 47 hundredths. Go ahead and write this as a decimal and then shade in the models like we did with number 1. Pause the video while you work and replay when you are ready. Our decimal is 2 decimal point 47. We need to shade in 2 whole squares because I have 2 ones. Then we need to draw horizontal lines to make hundredths in the next square. Remember, we need to draw 9 lines. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I had to squeeze that one in there. Now we can shade in 47. So here would be 10. Another row of 10 is 20. A third row of 10 is 30. And a fourth row of 10 is 40, plus 7 more. Let's look at the number line. We are first going to count 4 tenths. So there's 1, 2, 3, here's 4 tenths, and we know that 4 tenths is equal to 40 hundredths. If I multiply by 10, that'll get me 40 hundredths. So here's 40 hundredths, and now I need 47, so I'm just going to kind of imagine it's going to be a little bit close to that next one, but not quite there. Let's look at number 2. It says to estimate to locate the points on the number lines. Look at letter A. We have 2 and 95 hundredths. We are going to count 9 tenths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's 9. We know that 9 tenths is really equal to 90 hundredths. So to make 95, I'm going to be halfway in between. Look at letter B. Go ahead and represent 7 and 52 hundredths on the number line. Pause the video while you work and replay when you are ready. So we are going to count for this one 5/10, which is right here. And we know that that is equal to 50 hundredths. We have 52, so we're a little bit close, not yet halfway there. Look at number 3. It says to write the equivalent fraction and decimal for each of the following numbers. Look at letter A. We have 1 and 2 hundredths. Go ahead and write that as a fraction and as a decimal. Pause the video while you work and replay when you are ready to check it. Our decimal is going to be 1.02. Our fraction is going to be 1 and 2 hundredths. Try letter B. Pause the video and replay when you are ready. The decimal is 1.17, and our mixed number is 1 and 17 hundredths. Your assignment is to work on number 2A, 2B, 3A, and 3B on the homework sheet. Check your work with the answers at the front of the room. Make corrections if you need to. Put your homework sheet in your take-home folder. Then work on the exit ticket. Make sure your name is on it and turn it in to the turn-in tray. Great job today. I'll see you next time.